Hey there, I'm Lauren and I would love to be a reader. I'm not quite there yet. This year I did make it a goal to read 12 books and so far I've read 3, which would mean that I'm not on track, but as of late I have been progressing and I've been feeling more momentum to read and I want to keep that momentum going. For the next few days, I don't have a lot of time to be reading multiple hours every single day, but I did come up with a few fun reading adjacent things that I can do, and I'm gonna share those with you and you're gonna come along with me. Hello. My fun reading thing to do today is finish a book, and this is not just any book. This is a very famous, very popular on the internet book. It is Iron Flame from the Fourth Wing or the Empyrean series, and I have just 3 chapters left and I'm so excited to see where it's gonna end. While I am finishing the book, I will be sure not to spoil anything for you. I just got my iPad because I'm reading Iron Flame on Libby. Something I really like about Libby is it'll tell you some stats about what you're reading. So far I've spent 1 day and 4 hours reading this book. That sounds insane. And I'm apparently on track for finishing it in 1 hour and 22 minutes. I hope that is not accurate, but if it is, it is. And then this little stat is not encouraging. It says, it might take me another 6 days and 9 hours to finish this book. I think not. Max 2 hours. Time to read. So much just happened in like the last 3 pages, but I still have 2 more chapters, so I don't know what else is gonna happen. What the heck just happened? I have a prediction. I think the leader is his biological mother. What? No, that is so sad. That was definitely a turn of events. I don't think it was quite as much of a cliffhanger as the first book. I already have the 3rd book ready to be read, but I'm not gonna start reading it quite yet because I started reading this memoir by Jeanette McCurdy. This is my next read. I already returned Iron Flame, so the next person can read it if there's even a wait. There might not be a wait at this point. I'm curious what's next, but I'm not gonna even read a single page until I feel pretty good about this one. This is my bookmark. I'm already like a decent chunk into this, but nowhere near finishing that. Looking at some of the words, I'm like, I wonder how other people pronounce these words, these names. So I'm gonna tell you how I read some of these names and then we can compare. Comment down below how you say these names. So I'm gonna go grab my Fourth Wing book that I have. I have this book physically mine because I read the first book on Libby and then I returned it. I was like, wow, that was good. So I bought it to reread it, but I gave up on rereading it. Page 76. Let's find some words. So one of them is the lights, Magi lights, Magi. I think I call them Maggie lights. How do you say that word? And then the main love interest, Zayden, is how I say it. I think this is Zayden's friend, Garrick. Is that how you say that? I don't know. And then Violet's dragon, my brain reads it as Indara. For tomorrow, I have a few ideas. But as of now, I'm gonna get on with the rest of my life. Today is a new day, and the fun reading thing that I'm doing today is making a Goodreads account. I don't know for sure if anyone that I know has a Goodreads, but I'm gonna start asking around, and then that's how I'll get my Goodread friends. Favorite genres: memoirs. I like memoir books, and then I guess I like fantasy. I think this is good for now. OMG! You know what's super fun? I haven't read any of these. Great books. Let's look for Iron Flame. Iron Flame. Well, I don't want to read because I already read it. I don't really know how this whole rating thing goes. I think I'm gonna need to read other people's ratings. So for right now, I'm gonna give Iron Flame 4 stars, and I'm gonna write something, and then I'll see what other people are doing because I don't know. Oh, apparently Goodreads gives you book recommendations. That's cool. Ooh, I need to do a review, not just a rating. I just wrote my review. So this is the review I wrote for Iron Flame. I tried to start out by being honest. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just created my Goodreads account and I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to write for a review. The book was fun to read. However, I did not read it as fast as Fourth Wing. I like how the cliffhangers in this series come out of nowhere. Some stuff throughout is predictable, but because some things are heavily leaned into, I think it's fun to come up with some predictions when suspense is building. Sometimes I'm right and sometimes I'm wrong. Alright, post. I guess I'm posting this to no one because I don't have any friends. I did my fun reading thing for today. Yay! My fun reading thing I did yesterday was make bookmarks. I saw someone online who made these really cute bookmarks, and then I just went on Pinterest and I got a bunch of inspiration, and then I started making them. I had this paper that I was going to reuse. I had these really fun hole punchers. I just sketched with different types of markers and pens, and I made a vase. Then the next bookmark I made, I tried to draw a book. That's a little iffy. It says, "The library is my dealer," and I drew some more questionable books. I had this idea from Pinterest to do this library card bookmark, and I ended up messing that up. So now I'm here to show you I redid it, and this one actually looks better in my opinion. Here is the side by side. The mess up is that I didn't know what year I was gonna put, so I put the 200 for 2000, and then last minute I decided to do a different decade, so it is not year 2011, it's not even 2011. But this card, it's just blank for right now. My previous bookmark that I was using was an advertisement bookmark from my local bookstore. The last time I actually bought a book from my local bookstore was like 5 years ago. So this has not been used until now. Of course, you could use anything as a bookmark. I think in my Fourth Wing book that I showed earlier, I was using like a wristband. Now these ones are just a little bit cuter and make me a little bit more excited to read. I think it's so fun that the library is my dealer. The library is dealing some books to me. And I love cats, so this one's really cute. Now for today's fun reading thing. I am going to pre-order Just Friends by Haley Pham. I think I can pre-order it from my local bookstore where I got this advertisement bookmark. I just need to make an account so that they know who to give it to. So basically, it does not come up when you search Just Friends, but when I search Haley Pham, it comes up. Yay! I'm so excited that I get to pre-order this book. It releases March 3rd, 2026. That's so far away, but I'm getting it. Originally, when I saw that she like announced her book is gonna be released and stuff, I thought that that was just like a boring cover. Like, it's black and it says just friends and it has her name and the publishing logo, but that's not even the actual cover. The cover is not released yet. I watched her video where she announced the book is ready-ish, and she was like, this is a summer read, this is a past and present timeline, these are like childhood friends who are just friends. I'm excited. I feel like she has to be a good author if she likes reading as much as she does. I'm gonna find out in March of 2026. I have a couple more ideas, so make sure you stick around for tomorrow's fun reading thing. I'm back! It's not the next day. I don't even know how many days it's been. When I started this video, I was probably like in the beginning of this book, and now I'm approaching the end. I am back, and I feel like this is the real like whammy of the video. For me, as a beginner reader, I want to stay into the reading vibes. The thing that's going to get me most excited is thinking about what to read next, being excited about what I'm currently reading, and all of the other booktubers out there, they're reading like 10 plus books a month, and I'm just not there. That's like really intense to me. And if you're a beginner reader, I'm guessing you'll relate to that. Like, I definitely can get through a book pretty fast, but I'm just not there yet. My last fun reading thing to do is thinking about and talking about all the books that you want to read. I still have Onyx Storm, the third book in the Empyrean series, from the library. I think I'm gonna return it and I'll just borrow it again. I'm like not totally excited about reading it, but I definitely do want to get there at some point. So I'm gonna find some other books that I'd rather read. I have a book on Libby that was recommended to me, and I'm actually excited to read it. It's like AI related. I did not realize that it's a thriller, but it is. That was a shock. I'm gonna read it because like it sounded cool when this person recommended it to me, but it's a thriller. So I'm gonna film another video about me trying a new series, and if you're interested and it's out, I'll link it here. There's another book that I'm excited to read, and I came across it when I made my video about reading from free little libraries for a week. That video will be linked here as well. And basically it's like this Ash and Flame series or something. I heard about it when I listened to the House of Mar podcast. They both said like book 1, book 2 in the series are so good. Book 3 is a little not as good. So I'm definitely gonna try to read book number 1, and I don't even know if it's still at this free little library, but I'm gonna go there right now and I'm gonna go try to find it. So I'll take you along with me. I'm walking to the free little library now. Unfortunately, I do not have a book to trade, but if it is there, I do plan to bring it back to this exact same free little library. I can bring another book then. So I'm actually really hoping it's here. And I wanna make sure I bring it back to this specific free little library because I feel like the owner of this home in the free little library put this in there. And I would want it back if I put my book in there. These aren't them. They're in different spots. Well, like, what does that mean? I don't know. Which book is this? What the heck is that? I don't know. Audrey Len. Thank you, Audrey. Oh my gosh. Am I like delusional? A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. Okay. I feel like we're on the right track now. Please be it. From Blood and Ash. You know, I really don't think this is the book. This might be the book. It might not be though. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm back. I have the book. I need to do some investigation work because the gist that I got from the podcast sounded like something that I would want to read. The little blurb I read on Goodreads does not really sound like something I want to read. I think I'll give it a try, just like I'm trying out the thriller. Shout out to Audrey Lynn for putting this in a free little library. I hope we can all be like her, putting really good, really popular books in free little libraries to share. To wrap up this video, these are some fun reading things that are not reading specifically that I'm trying out as a beginner reader, and if you have any more, make sure to leave them down in the comments because I want to know them and anyone else who's watching this video wants to know them. So make sure you comment those down below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, hit the like button. Bye!